Streaming now, this is the Wood TV Live Desk.
And good afternoon, everyone. Phil Penarski here with the News 8 Live Desk. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day so far. Members of the Goth community are actually invited to Pere Marquette Beach this Sunday for a full day of fun. The Darkness Underground is hosting Goth Day at the beach, and we are happy to be joined by the owner of the group, Aaron Bennett. Aaron, thank you so much for being here today. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.
Of course, and before we get into this event, I kind of want to give you the opportunity to kind of explain to people what exactly the Darkness Underground is. What do you guys do? Kind of just explain the organization a little bit more.
Well, we officially, unofficially nonprofit to foster the community, the Gothic and other darklings, we call them, community in the greater Muskegon area. We have larger events that are ticketed, like Halloween in July, Halloween party. We've done Goth prom before, big vampire themed ball, and a lot of social events, get-togethers that are free, open to all ages, anyone who wants to come, as well as, of course, the normal music stuff, so concerts and DJ dancing events. So everything we can to try to bring the Goth community together and foster relationships and camaraderie.
Right now, and I guess that kind of leads into the next question of, why are events like this that you guys host, throughout the year, whether they be, for Halloween or, this weekend's event, Goth Day at the Beach, why is it important for you guys to host these specific events where people in the Goth community all across West Michigan, all across the area really can come, kind of spend some time together, get to know everybody, and possibly even leave making a couple of new friends?
Well, is that it fosters the community and having, we're all a little weird, so getting the weird people together to meet each other, socialize. And a lot of the social events are done in a manner that allows more like getting to know each other, where going to the club, going to concerts, there isn't nearly as much time or way to actually interact and get to know each other. So yeah, having a place to meet new friends and join a community that better facilitates that than the normal club and concert nights.
And you touched on it, and I think a lot of people watching might kind of have that same thing of, we're all a little bit weird, but what specifically is it about the Goth community that you find to be really fun and really great to just want to be, host an organization and create this sort of brand that invites the Goth community all throughout the area to come together? What is it about the specifics of the Goth community that makes it such a great time, a great thing to be a part of, really?
Well, if I might, like very short little snippet, that Goth came from punk, and punk, I think the very core is looking at the world, and the world's not a very nice place sometimes, and that makes me angry, and I can express my anger through music and try to go out and change it. Goth coming from that the world can be not a nice place, and that instead of makes me angry, which tends to be more punk, and the Goth that tends to make me sad, but I can find beauty in the dark things, in the macabre, and I think this organization and many others like it are trying to find the other people that find the beauty in the dark side of life. And hey, you have a worldview much like mine, we can come together, and we're probably going to be friends and do similar things, like the same types of media. So it's a good way to foster those connections.
Right now, and again, Goth Day at the Beach is taking place at Pere Marquette Beach this Sunday down in Muskegon. We do have a lot more information for everybody wanting to know a little bit more about this event. You can find it in this week's weekend planner over on woodtv.com. But Aaron, you guys have a full day. You guys are going to be out there all day at the beach for this event. Is there anything in particular you wanted to highlight? Some of the awesome, side events, or some of the things that you guys are bringing to the beach as well that you kind of want people to know about before they head on out there?
Uh, this one is more just informal, just meeting up. So, I mean, we'll have, like your frisbees and beach
Mhm.
balls, and they're black and because of, who we are. But this is a much more informal um, event. So it's just come out, be yourself. Um, we're all a little socially awkward. We can be socially awkward together, have conversations, and meet each other. We have a lot more events planned throughout the year. You can check us out and find out more about all of those.
All right, love that. All right, well, Aaron, I got one last question for you. And as the proud owner of the Darkness Underground, which is hosting Goth Day at the Beach, you're the perfect person to ask this question to. For people that are watching this and are maybe on the fence about, I don't know if I should come out, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, what would you say to them to make sure that they do come to the event, make sure that they do feel welcome, and just really enjoy everything you guys have planned for this event?
Um, I know myself, and believe me, it's very hard. I use a month's worth of spoons being the guy, but we all are anxious about coming out, meeting new people, especially if you're coming alone and you don't know anybody. But I don't think I've ever met a group that's more accepting and accommodating to people of all stripes, all kinds, very open and welcoming. So please come out. I know being on the fence, you're worried if you're going to fit in, you'll fit